KREM 2 News at Noon begins now.
Hi everyone, today at noon, crews are scrambling at this point to get in front of a wildfire burning just near Spangle. Coming up, we have the very latest on the evacuations and an update on the fight.
And it's already 82 degrees, a beautiful day. We're talking about a heat coming up.
Well, today the National Guard is heading to Pullman, the center of one of the nation's fastest growing coronavirus outbreaks. Up ahead, how experts are working to contain the virus.
Hi everyone, thanks for being with us on KREM 2 News at Noon. I'm Laura Papetti alongside Jen York this afternoon. We appreciate you joining us. We do want to get you up to speed on what's happening out there in the firefight, and there's a lot going on. First, today crews are working to contain what's called the Heaton Road fire. Of course, that one burning in Spokane County just outside of Spangle. At last report, authorities say flames have torched at least 300 acres, and we're being told at this point 0% contained. And today, Level 2 evacuations do remain in place for people near that fire.
Acres in size. It is also 0% contained, and nearly 1,000 homes are under level 3 evacuations. Today, crews are battling dry heat and a slight breeze. The cause of that fire is under investigation. Dana Marie?
Hi, Jen. Yeah, we're talking about some weather right now, especially air quality. We're in the moderate range. We've seen it go back and forth between good and moderate, but right now we're currently at a 51 AQI. I do want to show you a couple of the wildfires that are happening in our area, so you do have a visual representation of what that looks like. So we're looking at a lot of smoke kind of in the Spokane, but also in the Lewiston area. We're also looking at some high temperatures. It is looking up here in the weather center, it is warm. I don't know why I have this blazer on, 82 degrees right now. So we're definitely going to see a lot of sunshine and heat. We're taking a look at my 7-day forecast and a heat wave coming for your Labor Day weekend. We're going to break all of that down, especially what you can expect if you want to plan a weekend outside. Monday calls for a little bit of cooler temperatures, so we'll give you that full forecast coming up. Jen.
All right, Dana Marie, thank you so much. Well, for the latest updates on fires burning across the inland northwest, including the one out in Spangle, all you have to do is text wildfire to 509-448-2000. Laura?
Thanks a lot, Jen. Today, the Washington National Guard is in Whitman County. They are there to scope out locations for a new COVID testing facility. The New York Times recently reporting showing that Pullman has one of the fastest growing coronavirus outbreaks in the nation. So our very own KREM 2's Nicole Hernandez is in Pullman reporting on the very latest on how they're making testing available at Washington State University.
Yeah, so today members of the National Guard will start getting ready to open up that new Cougar Health testing facility. The university says that it should be up and running starting next week, and the National Guard will start testing people on Tuesday. The university says they were already planning the new testing center when the National Guard offered to help. The new test center will be in a spot known as Apartment Land, where a lot of off-campus students live. That's just north of College Hill. In the meantime, the university started testing students at a mobile health unit in the parking lot next to the president's house on College Hill. Students can either drive through or walk up to be tested. That mobile unit opened yesterday at 9 a.m. And the on-campus Cougar Health Center is also testing students. A university spokesperson said they saw nearly double the number of students than expected. The final count yesterday was 134 students tested. The university is testing samples on campus also, so they will be able to give students who tested yesterday results as early as this week.
We are particularly hopeful to get as many students tested today as we can, because we're able to test the samples here on the WSU Pullman campus. That allows us to turn around those results within 24 to 48 hours. If we can get as many students tested this week, we can let them know before the long weekend whether they're infected. And if they are, we want them to make sure they're isolating and not traveling for the long Labor Day weekend.
The university is asking students who are in Pullman now to stay here over the holiday weekend. They're hoping to reduce the spread of COVID-19 elsewhere. Across state lines over in Moscow, U of I leaders are also asking students to avoid traveling this weekend. The university president sent a memo to students asking them to stay in Moscow until fall break. He says if they do end up leaving for Labor Day weekend, though, that they will need to be tested again the week they get back to campus. That mobile health unit that I had mentioned here at WSU will be open again today. It was open Wednesday, so it will be Wednesday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and that's located near Greek Row, right next to the President's House on Northeast Campus Street. In Pullman, I'm Nicole Hernandez.
All right, Nicole, thank you so much. Well, new at noon, the Seahawks are making another roster move today, and it's a big one. The team re-signed wide receiver Josh Gordon to a one-year deal. Gordon is currently waiting to be reinstated by the NFL. He was suspended last season for having performance-enhancing drugs and substances of abuse in his system while being a member of the Seahawks. He has been suspended 8 times during his time in the NFL, mostly due to issues with drugs.